Hey folks, welcome to episode 85 of this Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. We're still on round 137, and this time, just before we roll the turn, I need to go through and have a look at my empire, identify any issues with logistics, and then fix them. So, the first big problem that I've got, I think, with my logistics here is the connection between the first and the third SHQ. So, the third SHQ is based in Gigwa. Here we are, and you'll see that we've got a bottleneck here. So there's way too, if you just look at the used points, look, there's 16,000 on each side going through these two areas here, and you'll see that we are identifying a bottleneck here. Now I've actually removed the connection between these two roads this turn, so you'll see next turn we're not going to be wasting so much. I'm hoping that this is actually going to fix the problem here. So for example, look, partly fix, and this and some other stuff that I've done. But look, it's saying we're going to get 4,000 here and 2,600 here. So we used 1,600, and there was a bottleneck. So that should really help, and I'm hoping that will be one of that's one fix that we can do. The other fix, of course, is always to build more logistics. We've got a fair amount of logistics going in this way. Also, you'll see here. Look, this is another one that I've cut off here. So, yeah, we need to make sure that we're getting some here. But yeah, so we were wasting a whole lot here too. So that will probably also be going into helping fix this issue with between Gigwa and the second SHQ based in Meta Mountain. Now, hold on a minute. One of those was saying second SHQ. This is the second SHQ here. So, oh, we're going backwards with food in the second SHQ. Let's fix that problem. So what's going on there, I wonder? Most of our food's coming from here. Ah, there's not enough people going... there's not enough workers. Okay, so Meta Mountain is going to be needing more workers. I think, have we got a... Sure, I started building hydroponics. Yeah, I did. I'm building hydroponics here. Yeah, we are building something. What are we building? We just finished building construction station 2. Oh, we're already building hydroponics 2. So yeah, I mean, hopefully this will fix the issue with this food counter going backwards here. I think we've got loads of food in the first SHQ. Look, the problem with the first SHQ is we really need to increase our industry. Okay, so that's one of the main bottlenecks that we've got. Now, even if next turn we see the bottleneck fixed on this side, I think that we kind of need to sort out building some more stuff. So, somewhere around here, I'm building a... whereabouts is it? Is it Opalmont? I'm building a high-tech, a high-speed rail network. So, oh, here it is. Yeah, high-speed rail station. It's in Boston. So this should start feeding all these places around here. Now, the only problem is, as I said, it's kind of getting a rail line down here. Now, we haven't actually got a rail connection here. Look, let me just remove this. Can you see? Look, we didn't actually build rail through here. We need to. So let's do that. Oh, we don't have the right. It's going to cost a huge amount of. We'll probably have to do that next turn. And what I'll do is I'll actually wait, because we need to do that. That needs to go through that mountain. You know, it's got to happen. It's going to cost 4,600 industrial points and 9,000 metal. In fact, it's the metal that's the problem. We're not going to be able to do that. Oh dear. So one way of getting around this is to build a railhead here, and then the rail. Then we can draw the. You know, we can truck across these mountains. So that's one way of doing it. The only problem is that, you know, obviously you're gonna have to operate the railhead, but that might be one way of doing it. Because again, look, Gigwa is really hard to get rail through. Oh, we can do it here though. Look. Now that's because Boston. Because it's starting in Boston, it's going through the second SHQ. Oh, I wonder if we can go like that then. That's sneaky, isn't it? That's a sneaky way of doing it. That's a bit of an exploit, I think. Boston is currently part of the second SHQ. So look, I mean, I wonder if I could do this. If we go to Opalmont, change it to the second SHQ, and now we go for rail. Yeah, look, we can do it like that. Sneaky. I don't know if is that an exploit? Probably. I'd say it probably is. And then let's hold on. Go back to Opalmont and we'll set it back. We'll just set it back to the third. Yeah. I don't know. Is that an exploit? I don't know. Maybe not. Seems like it probably is. Maybe there should be some time limit between you switching the zones, but that's obviously going to bring its own problems. All right, so at least at this point. Now, but what we don't have in Gigwa is a railhead, so we need to build one there. In fact, we probably should build a high-speed rail station. The problem is that we don't have much in the way. Like, it's going to be loads of metals, loads of machines. We don't have them, so maybe. See, again, we can kind of just. We switch it to the second SHQ, we could just build it. I don't want to do that. I just feel like it's cheating. I feel like that's cheating. I was happy to do it there, but yeah, maybe not. So, okay, in this case, we're just going to have to build a railhead briefly. The railhead's very, very cheap, look. And then what I'll do is I'll replace it with a high... I might not even need the high speed, because we've got the high speed station here in Boston. The only thing is that now we then have to get the rail through Gigwa, look. That costs an incredible amount of metal to get that rail station through these mountains. I really like it. It really makes it so the terrain in the game is a real problem. You know, like if you've got a lot of mountains, it's a significant issue to get through them, and I just think that makes the game better. Okay, what's this? Why have we got all this road spaghetti here? There we go. Let's try to neaten up this road network a little bit. It's difficult when we've got the private sector has built these places, you know, in different ways. But yeah, that needs to go like that now. So Percy, truck station 1. Right, I want you to have a truck station 2. Let's just finish building a railhead, which means we're going to start getting rail stuff coming in from. Oh, we're going to be Opalmont. Look, we've got the first high-speed rail up now. So this actually gives you 3,000 rail points, look, and 200 rail action points. So they go a long way. The action points is increased, basically. So we're going to have 2 high-speed rail places here. Now, we really do want Boston connected. Like, I wonder if we could just go like that. How much would that cost? Because we could actually avoid these mountains here. Let's build it out. Let's build a rail there, look. And I'll build it out here. And then as soon as I've got the points next turn, we'll just make that connection. It's just a lot, look. It's going to be... Yeah, we need 10,000 metal. And we've just used all our metal pretty much. We'll have it next turn in the second SHQ though. So just kind of using that little exploit, I guess. There, look, we can actually build it out to here this turn. So it'll just be this turn to this turn, and then we've got that connection there as well. I think that'll be important. I think, like, if we've got 2 high-speed rail stations basically in relatively close proximity, they should each be feeding, you know, these different parts. Then the next thing will be we'll probably have to look. I originally got this road through here because we'd paid quite a lot for it. But thinking about it now. Let's do it like this, look. That'll probably a little bit more efficient. And then, yeah, then we probably need to get the rail to go like that way, look. So if we were to build rail from Opalmont, we'd probably go like that. There we go. So, and then from here to Mail Tree. And Mail Tree, we're just going to need a railhead. Yes. And we could probably also do with building some sealed roads. Why are we going like that? going to be better off going down this way, I think. There we go. So we're going to have a sealed road going that way, which means that after this, I think I'm just going to demolish this infrastructure here, like that. And we'll demolish that one too. Sorry guys, I hope this is not too boring for you. I know some people really like, you know, kind of figuring out the infrastructure stuff in this game. So I'm just gonna. I don't normally do it, and I usually do it off camera. But I think sometimes I know some of my viewers like seeing stuff like that, and you know, and seeing how it is that I do it. And you know, I'm no expert, and I want to make that clear. As you know, I make a lot of mistakes, particularly with logistics in this, but I'm getting better at it. I think I'm starting to get my head around this a little bit more. Now, this is the second logistical issue here, is this route going down to Gannet. And you'll see, look, we've got some bottleneck-ish issues. So here we're going to need rail station, and like I'd like to put a high-speed rail network at Gannet. I think it's finally starting to get. Yeah, they're emigrating out because basically this is not a very nice place to live. Look, the security score's low. I'll tell you what we can do. We could use some of these fate point cards for the zones. So, for example, they need security, so I'm pretty sure I've got a security post. So this might be a way of quickly getting this little town up to speed. Also got some of these cards. Look, so we could build a university here. Although we've already got one, I think. Security score though, that's what we need to get up. So, militant museum. I love it. It's so silly. Okay, so for example, let's get a security outpost here, and we want to set it to be at Garnet. Who would have thought that this little backwater town would become so critical in my logistical output? I think it's this one here. Gannet. Here we go.
Understood.
So let's get a security post up there, just because the people aren't feeling very safe. We also need health, so is there a hospital? Yep, we could put a militant hospital up. That's going to play fist though. We got anything? Yeah, enforcement hospital, that might be better. So let's get that one in as well.
Understood.
So that's actually put enforcement up. Now, if you remember, I was trying to get my enforcement up so that I can start getting that tax benefit, because taxation is an issue now. Yeah, look, enforcement's gone up to 55. This gives us a chance of breaking into discipline, and it needs to have been the highest for 3 rounds. Okay. So we don't have any chance of putting this up until we've overtaken commerce. So we need to get enforcement high, and we've got to wait 3 rounds, and then once it's 3 rounds, then we can move into discipline. And yeah, I really want to do that. Have we got another card that I can play? I wonder, that can raise enforcement high, because the quicker I get that, the better. Because I'm really running out of money. Democracy fist. No, there aren't any other enforcement cards. Yeah, I don't think any of these will do it either. I forgot about this holographic Freud card. These are good to play. 20 to the willpower stat. I don't really know who I'd play that on, to be honest. I'll just leave it until I need it. Okay, yeah, look, we're just a little bit low. I wish we could just get that 1 point into enforcement. Okay, so that's right. So that's the east side of the empire just about fixed, I think. So once Ghana is getting more workers, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually build, because we have got a rail station going through here. We have got rail going through here, but look, it really drops off. And you'll see, look, we've got a lot of points left over on this side, but not so many going down that way. So we've got a supply base that will be drastically extending our truck supply down, which is good. And we've got a truck station here at Gannet. Maybe if we Oh yeah, I'm going to cancel that university now. I think what I'm going to build instead is I'm going to build a high-speed rail station.
Understood.
That should be okay to go. And if we can just... that should really help here. Because we've got quite low logistics, look, if you see down. I mean, there's only the bottleneck that, at that point there. Oh, it's got a... Okay, yeah, they have got a railhead. So I'm hoping that these two connections should really make things better. Now, it might be a bit of a waste having this connection here. I think I'll leave it for the time being. Really, we should probably connect that to that, look. I wonder if that can be done easily. Yes, is the answer. So, in that case, let's demolish infrastructure and we'll just demolish all that down there. I think that's just we're gonna get less branching penalties then. Like that, look. That's a little bit neater. Wow, it's like playing SimCity, isn't it? Except it's not boring. At least I can't play those city builder games. The new ones like City Skylines it's an incredibly good game. You know, if you like those kind of games, there's so much detail in them. And I'll tell you what put me off City Skylines though is they use Twitter to kind of give you feedback from your population. It's like, I don't like Twitter anyway. Never mind, you know, playing a game where Twitter's in it. It's like, ugh, why would I do that to myself? And it wasn't just that. It's just, I don't know. I think the inner battle mode started taking hold, you know, in later life. And like the older I'm getting, the more war I want. Like I just get bored of city building games. That's why I don't like 4X games that have got you know, that try and overemphasis on non-military gameplay. Like I'm really excited to hear. Right, so for anybody who's watching this, you know, in the future, I guess we've literally just had an announcement for Galciv 4, Galactic Civilizations 4 by Stardock, and well, later on today, I'm interviewing Brad Wardell from Stardock. Me and Rob are going to be interviewing him, and I'm really excited because Brad Wardell really knows 4X games, right? And he actually wrote an article for our site the other day, which kind of went into detail explaining, you know, stuff about Galciv 1 and 2 and 3 and the decisions that have gone into, you know, what they're hoping to get into Galciv 4. And he's really serious about making a 4X game, you know, a space 4X game where it's not, you don't just have to, you know, rely on war all the time. He's really serious about that. And I think that's awesome. It's just doing it is the difficult bit. It's doing it and making it interesting. I mean, you could play relatively peacefully in Galciv 3, actually. I like Galciv 3, by the way. I think that's a really good game. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a bit off topic, but yeah, I just thought just started talking about SimCity, and it kind of made me think about Galciv 4, because that does look like a 4X game that will be, if it goes how Stardock are planning, it will give you the options to play in different ways, and that should be a lot of fun. Okay, I think we're about done. I mean, we are losing a lot here. Look, don't know why. So what we got here? We've got a truck station here now. I think what's happening here? I think that it must be the rail station. So we've got this high-speed rail station here, and then we've got the normal rail station. I might actually delete this rail 2 once the high-speed one goes up, because we're going to be losing rail points. There's a mind you, yeah. I think we probably only need one between the two of them. But look here, we're going down from 7,000 down to 2,000. Now, to see if we are actually using... Oh, yeah, we are using it. Look, that's why. That's why we're using it. So, well, the only thing to do then is increase the size of our logistical system, which means... Let's get rid of that. Probably building a larger truck station, I guess. Yeah, we're going to need another bit. We're going to need more trucks.
Aye, aye, sir.
In one of these places as well, we also need to start getting an airbase. Okay, so we've got an airbase 1 there. I think I might build an airbase 2. They're not that. Oh, we got an airbase 1. Hang on a minute. Salzburg. Barbares. That's an airbase there. Since we've got so many logistics, I am going to build the airbase too at the same time. I think we can manage that.
Aye, sir.
Because I'm expecting Montefiore to push this way, and then we're going to have a war here. Has Photocron got an airbase? Yes, it has. It's got an airbase 1. Derby probably wants to build one. I mean, we might actually... There are other things we should build here first, though, I think. So... Entertainment scores low. Let's get a VidCom station up just so that we can build that up a little bit. So yeah, more truck station increase here. We've got, what have we got here? This is a truck station here as well. And we've also got a railhead here. I don't think we need that railhead now. Hold on, have we got rail going in that way? Yep. So maybe this railhead is no longer necessary. We don't want to have it. We don't have one in TF but though. So let's get a railhead up there.
We'll go.
And then I'm going to shut this one down. I'm going to close it. I think, yeah, because we should at least be getting any rail points. There won't be many, but we'll be getting some rail points going into Reunion Mountain. Let's change the name of that place. I don't like that. That's just a very, very unwieldy name. This is zone orders. I'm going to put the pay up a little bit. And we'll have to do that after the zone name change. Let's call this Skull Spire. There we go.
Roger that.
Try not to cringe too much at my terrible names. Skull Spire and Hanson. Oh, this reminds me of that Aussie kid band in the 90s. God, they were bad. Okay, folks, I'm back. Oh, I just had somebody just knocked on the door, so I had to go and deal with that. So I was just thinking while I was I was waiting for the plumber to finish doing some inspection that he was doing, and I was like, I wonder if I can actually secure secure some more of my borders, which might make things a little bit easier for me. Now, part of me thinks that this might be a bad idea because, for example, Tarador, I've actually raised my friendship level with them. And I was like, shall I get a non-aggression pact with them? Because that would make things a lot easier for me. And, yeah, sure enough, I can. Now, let's go to... Oh, yeah, I've already executed a target on Tarador this turn. But for somebody like, say, Vertillo, we've already got a non-aggression pact. And I actually forgot I'd already got that. But we could actually go as far as getting a friendship pact with them. And friendship pact, forget what this one actually does. I think it just have a look at this one. I think it just basically it increases your military pact level. Is that right? I forget now exactly what it does. Oh yeah, anybody who attacks you will be our enemy. I think that the one thing I'm going to say, one bit of criticism I've got about this game is I think that these big tooltips they need to be better organised, I think. Because like, I want to be able to look at it and know exactly what this does. And I'm having to read through this massive list of stuff. And a lot of it is just kind of like minor details. It is really, really comprehensive. But does it actually tell me what effect it actually has? It doesn't say that anybody who attacks you will be our enemy. I mean, it says that on the card, but it doesn't actually tell me this in the tooltip. What I would like is, at the very top to say, under where it says this is a major diplomacy strategy, it should say this will make it so that if anybody who attacks you attacks me. I think that would make things a lot easier. Okay, I actually forget where I was now. I think we were just going through the logistics, weren't we? I don't want to spend too long on this because I don't think it's the most exciting part of the game for many people. So I'm going to kind of leave it. So I think for the most part, my connection between the first and second SHQ is pretty solid. And I don't think I need to worry too much about. It's basically going to be getting supplies down now to these areas here. For example, look, artificial biped. What's going on here? Right, let's drop that for a start. Okay, so that's gonna... I don't know, this might be a bad idea. Yeah, there was a reason I did that. There was a reason why I did that. I'm not sure what to do here, because I'm just thinking that, yeah, we have got a little bit of excess. All of this is a bit... This is all a bit kind of spaghetti for my liking. Now, T-tile... We have got a truck station here. Yeah, look, this is going in 3 directions. I don't... This is not good, so... Let's rethink this road, this infrastructure here. Let's rethink this. I think what we're going to have to do is something like... Carrying on as well, look, is sending that down that way. Let's cut that like that. I don't think we need that. And then I think perhaps the way to go will be just to have this road as a sealed road. Oops, sealed road down there. And then, so... Maybe just a straight line like this, and then cut this one here. So let's get rid of that. That road's going towards Carrinon. Now, Carrinon is a pretty important place. This. Because, look, this is a mess. I need to sort this out, so... However, we've got this kind of set up here. So maybe we bring the sealed road down like that. Look at this. We've got Matavier there. I'm going to do it like this. Look, I'm going to get rid of this road now here. We don't need that branch through that mountain. Let's just avoid that completely. There's nothing there. And then, so this road now goes like that in a loop. Have a look at this. Down to there. Now this road is useful at the moment because we've got those armed forces. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just drop that down. And here, oops, bought. I'm just going to send pull points out that way for the for my armed forces. That's weird. Why is it only sending 4? Saying it's going to send 4 out now? Is that all it needs? Don't screw me now, pull points. Don't screw me. I think I'm just, because I don't trust it, I'm going to actually send out... I'm going to actually get some custom pull points here. So, let's send some custom pull points this way. Still not going to do it, look. I don't get it at all. I don't understand why that does that. Well, anyway, so, yeah, let's figure out how to just kind of make this a little bit neater then. Yeah, I mean, kind of want to just go straight down that way. Let's remove it like that, and then we'll build a sealed road. And I don't know, so maybe more eagle-eyed people might see here if there's a problem. It might be that I've just gotten rid of a load of my rail. I think I did, didn't I? Get rid of a load of the rail connections. I forget now if there was actually a rail connection there. I think I kind of want it like that, something like that, so that we have got yeah, we're running out of IP, so I can't do any more. So for the moment, that's got to be better than it was anyway. So I mean, previously we just had it kind of all going all over the place, look, and all like down here. I think this is going to be. What's this traffic light doing? Okay. Now it's only saying. Why is it only saying 100 down here? I mean, there was 200 going down that way. That's not going to be enough. What's the problem here then? Ah, now building a truck station here. Ah, I see the part of the problem. So we have got artificial biped has a railhead. We don't have. I'm going to have to transfer some industrial points over from second SHQ. Oops. Remember to put it on information mode. Right, so let's transfer some to the first SHQ. What do we want? We want industrial points. I've literally just transferred some over, so I'm going to have to transfer some back now.
Understood.
I don't think I can do this turn. I think I'm too low on industrial points. But yeah, wow, this is kind of messing around my infrastructure this turn. I might have made a bit of a mistake trying to do it all at once, but because I've really chewed through my industrial points here in my metal, but I need to get artificial biped does have railhead, look, so we at least need to get rail through here. It's dead expensive. We can't afford it. Look, I'll have to leave it. Oh no, I might have made a big mistake there. Now we are getting some supply through this way, and we've got a truck station operating there. I've got to think about how I'm going to do this. I think what we want it really is a line going down that, and then we get rid of all this. That's probably the way to do it. So I'll probably just build one up here, and then in fact I can probably do that now. Still getting quite a lot of these kind of bends though. Yeah, I'll just leave it. So, I mean, it's a bit better. And then we're just going to have this one set so that we're just pulling pull points down. So that's going to be on my main thoroughfare this way. And then we're just going to be pulling whatever we need for the military down here. And then eventually we can get rid of this road later if we don't need it. Something like that. It's so cheap, really, to kind of rejig your roads that it's not a thing. It's just when you're having to build things through desert, for example, like here, like maybe, I mean, this isn't the best way to put a rail line, to be honest. This is not the best place to put a rail line, but we are going to need one. Yeah, I think I mean, we could probably go like that. That might have been a quicker way, but whatever. I need a bit more planning than I'm willing to put into it right now, to be honest. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode. Well, I'm going to end the round here, so I'll probably end the episode as well. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.